I guess my first question would be because you're here on opening night. Kind of, what is your first impression of Sovereign Bank Stadium? What has kind of appealed to you? About the ballpark so far this summer.
Well, I think the one thing that we liked about it was that it's family oriented, and that was one of the things I noticed on opening day when we were driving in, that I saw a lot of dads and sons and grandpas all together coming to the game, and that's kind of stuff that we like to see, families doing things together.
Now, do you have children that you bring out with you?
We have children and grandchildren, and sometimes we bring them. We bought a package of 4 seats for 10 games, plus the opener and the closer. And this is actually the first game that we've attended that we bought extra tickets,
no kidding. Okay.
off of the package for.
Was the the delay in the stadium opening, was that a big deal for you? And how did that kind of affect you?
It was a little disappointing, but we would drive by and see how the progress was going. So, it wasn't terrible. We didn't hate it.
When it did open, and there are obviously things that were incomplete. When it did open, did that have a bearing on you? That some of the concessions were closed. Anything
Not
like that?
at all.
Okay. And what's like maybe you mentioned the family oriented aspect of the stadium. What's something that what's part of the stadium do you like the best? I mean, is there something that's kind of unique to Sovereign Bank Stadium that that kind of sticks out in your mind? Or
Well, I just think that when you sit in the stadium, you don't even realize you're in the city.
Oh, no kidding.
It makes you feel like you're out in the middle of somewhere else. That was something that we noticed too.
And now, were you a big baseball fan before this?
I love baseball.
Okay.
I'm a Cubs fan.
You're a Cubs fan. Okay. So you noticed a thing or two about losing seasons.
Yes, losing seasons. It doesn't deter me at all from being a fan. So.
How much do you follow the actual the Revolution team? Do you know a lot of the players, or is it more just kind of enjoying the night out here?
We have our favorites and our not so favorites. My husband and I kind of we yell for the ones we really like. And,
who are those guys, if you don't mind me asking?
Tanaka, of course. Yeah. Everyone likes him. Actually, in the first game, he hit a ball and it hit me. So
really, no kidding. Where were you? Where were you sitting?
We were in section 24, and actually, I was standing, and the ball came down, hit the ground, and hit me in the stomach. And a little girl was standing there and had her hand out, and it went right to her.
So you took the pain, and she got the ball.
Yeah, and I was so glad it was a little girl that got it rather than some dirty old man.
What do you think about Tanaka that makes him a fan favorite? I've noticed that too. That all the fans are cheering.
He just seems to play hard. When he's out there, he dives for the balls, and the name's kind of cool.
I like baseball. Yeah, I was in Salem, Virginia 2 days ago.
No, okay.
Yeah, that's down around Roanoke. My daughter lives down there. She said, "Come back." I said, "Yeah, whenever you move closer." Too damn far to go down there. Takes 6-7 hours to go down there.
What are you coming out here for just a game, special night, or
no, just a game?
Okay.
I wanted to get here. I made a promise to myself I'd get here one game this year, and at the end of the season's coming up real quick, so I guess I better
Now, have you been following it?
I just like baseball. I follow any team. Usually I'll go out west during the summertime and Albuquerque, Salt Lake City.
Hit a few parks.
Yeah, favorite is Salem, Virginia, because the people down there are so. You talk about Southern hospitality, Bird. I mean, they have it down there. It's just nice.
About baseball fans in general from this area. That's one thing I wanted to ask.
I think they're pretty knowledgeable. Yeah, I think they know what they're talking about. The only thing that I don't like about a live baseball game is about the 7th or 8th inning. You always get some loudmouth that's got to, he's not sitting where the umpire's sitting, so he can't see the play, or he doesn't like the manager's decision, or he's this woman here should be a redhead and not a blonde.
Do you feel like most people just kind of come out for the game, or is it and whereas maybe like the actual team itself is
No, I'm no more partial to York's team, even though I live here, than I am to Lancaster's or anybody else. I go for the game just to see it played.
guess my first question will be what number game is this for you this season? And what was your first impression of Sovereign Bank Stadium and your experience here?
All right, I think this is our 8th game.
Okay.
We've been to quite a few. We bought a mini game package. We actually came to the home opener and had a blast at that. And we went to a Cub Scout sleepover night, which was a lot of fun for us. Got to sleep on the field. So we've had a great time this year.
I guess the family-oriented kind of what they go for is something that's kind of a plus for you.
Yeah, it really has been. You have the way they do the games in between the innings, keeps everybody kind of interacting. It's been really a lot of fun.
Now, have you been to other minor league parks, and have you been to Barnstormers before this?
Haven't been to Barnstormers. We've been up to Harrisburg Senators. We really enjoy this. Just as convenient. We saw them here. Just the atmosphere has been great this year with the opening year. So we've had a lot of fun.
How would you kind of compare, an affiliated operation like Harrisburg to what you've seen here?
We've had fun at the Senators. This is a lot better for us because we're local. So
Right.
it's really nice to be able to get down and out of a
My
game.
name is Jose Santiago, and I like to come here because it's fun, and I like to see players play, and I like baseball a lot. And I play for Little League. Yeah, and I like autographs. I like getting a lot of autographs from the players and saving them and collecting them. Is Tanaka